Vikings versus Jaguars.
The Vikings are laying 4. The total here is at 47. Trevor Lawrence took the Jags' money, turned his fucking back on them. Lawrence has thrown for under 200 yards in 5 games this season. 3 picks last 2 games, 4 on the road is a lot to lay. But, Coach, you have to lay it, don't you?
Well, you don't have to, but I don't know. I can't get behind him, but I don't know if I can get behind Minnesota either. Minnesota 6-2 straight up, 6-2 against the spread. That looks pretty good. Jags 2-7 straight up. They've covered their last 3 games though, and they kept the last 2 pretty close. Lost to Philly and Green Bay. Then you look at Lawrence, and I know I can't stand him either, but he's 4-1 against the spread as a dog of 3 points or more. Then you look at Darnold, and it's like, oh, okay, well, I like Minnesota. I could back them, but Darnold, in games where he's a favorite of more than 3 points, he's only 3-6 against the spread. So, what do? I mean, the least sexy pick, of course, is taking Minnesota on the money line, but the Jags are 0-8 the last 8 times they've been an underdog. So throw all that out, and I found some value on the first quarter. Minnesota is the top scoring team in the first quarter in the league. They averaged about 9 points.
Not last week.
No, not last week. I'm getting there. Yeah.
Okay.
The Jags 28th in first quarter scoring. On the other end, Minnesota second in scoring defense in the first quarter. Jags are 25th. Last week was the first week that Minnesota lost against the spread in the first quarter. So they are 7-1 against the spread in the first quarter. They actually shut out 6 first quarter opponents. So the spread right here is just a half point. I like Minnesota minus that half point in the first quarter.
Yeah, 2 missed field goals, a Sam Darnold pick in the fucking end zone. I, of course, was on the Vikings in the first half in that game. Not a happy camper. Jacksonville has lost 3 or 4. 2 of those were by more than 4. Minnesota's defense is legit. Number 1 rush defense. 7th in points, 4th in sacks. Jags O-line, pretty fucking bad. Trevor may be in trouble. I also know that Trevor is coming into this one a little bit dinged up. He actually may not play. But whether Trevor plays or not, I can definitely get behind a little Minnesota first quarter love, especially coming off of that brutal first half. You would think that this is like a dead cat bounce in that aspect. All right, so Coach is official. He is on the Vikings in the first quarter. Let's ride.